On now is McManus to kick this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another one for Cook. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Half 85, half 85.
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets out of bounds as that fake spike pays off with a surprise first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 5-point first-quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills push their lead to 6. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
Bishop. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 13-7 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have second down behind the sticks. Love out of the shotgun. Kraft has it. And he takes it down to the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
2nd and 3 now. To the air with Love. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a
you-
Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers take the lead on that successful kick. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew and Cooper takes it away.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
So 1st down from the 41. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Packers grow their lead to 8. On now is McManus to kick this away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Allen on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Play action now with Allen. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Has it at the 7. And this play does have enough, Brock. That means it is 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the red zone now. Caught out wide. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
So Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2.
Again, Allen to the air. Has it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. Only fair. He got them the touchdown, so they let him pick up the 2 as well. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Love now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Packers
First down throw. Here's Love. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
To number 11,
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this.
At the 40-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing again, Love. That's to Reed again. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Thrown on first down, Love. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Stick it in the air, Love. Short pass brought in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They stick with Jacobs. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Going run again with Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Round 80!
Allen setting up play action. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it's 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
319!
He'll throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Ball in left side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's 4th down.
He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Daquan Jones with the tackle on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Bills' 27.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Love out of the shotgun. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Packers first down.
Love now on 1st and 10. He brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun now for Love. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line. Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Johnson with a return here. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Five. 180!
Play action now. Allen. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Play action now with Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Round 80! Middle. What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they get this down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
180! Look out!
On 1st down, Allen. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. To throw again, it's Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Wilson with the return here. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Working quickly here.
And the Packers, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 10-yard line.
And dose of the hurry up here. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Working quickly here.
Now 3rd and 10.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Right.
Looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills are stopped a little inside the 30. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. That's Knox, he's got it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
56, 56. Regular.
Allen to throw. It's inside the 10. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Cook, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bills come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick. Bass now to kick this away. Wilson with the return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Get your blue.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds the in route, complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Here's a give to Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Here we go.
Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll run it with Cook. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Look out.
Back to throw it. Here's a screen for Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead to 7. It's a James Cook touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. And he's going to head out the side of the end zone, so they'll take this at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hits him on the in route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Packers.
First down throw, here's Love. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Packers.
Love now on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Jacobs running behind center. He's still going at the 30. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers down by 7. Bills going nickel, third down. minutes. Here's Jacobs. Again, he's got room. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Round 80.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's taking a shot down the sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
319. What's up?
Now to throw. He connects downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Regular. Look out.
This is Cook on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Done. Round 80. Go.
Setting up to pass. That one connects. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Cut for big yards on the right side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
Shotgun now for Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Once more, it's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
No gain on the play.
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Bishop. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Jacobs with it. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up by 6. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. McManus on for the extra point. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Bills 41.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
Kick off for Green Bay.
Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Monday. 180. Look out.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
180. That's it.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get an even 40 out of that one. And the Bills have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Allen gonna throw again. And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game.
Touchdown, Bills.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Bass on for the extra point. And everyone can breathe easier here as he knocks the point after through. And now it's golden goal here in overtime. Next score wins. Next score is going to be the one, Brock, that ends this game. All right, we're set and back underway. Wilson with the return here. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson, and it sets up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Big moment here in OT. The offense staying out on fourth. They're gonna go. It's Love. Wilson. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Packers first down.
Love with it on first down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. At the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers claim a 6-point lead. So this is a Packers win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.